When many Christians think about heaven, they imagine a beautiful place above the clouds where believers rest forever in peace. While this image contains an element of truth, the Catholic understanding of heaven is far richer, deeper, and more transformative than many people realize. In fact, one of the most profound aspects of Catholic teaching is rarely discussed. Heaven is not primarily a place, it is perfect union with God. The foundation of this vision comes from Scripture. Jesus declared, "In my Father's house are many rooms," promising a place for his followers. Yet the ultimate goal of heaven is not simply entering a glorious location. The true fulfillment of human existence is seeing God face to face. St. Paul hints at this mystery when he writes, "For now we see in a mirror dimly, but then face to face. Throughout earthly life, our knowledge of God is limited. We know him through faith, Scripture, prayer, and the sacraments. In heaven, however, faith gives way to direct vision." Catholics call this the Beatific Vision, the supreme gift of heaven. The Catechism teaches that those who die in God's friendship live forever with Christ and see God face to face. This vision is not merely looking at God from a distance. It is complete participation in his divine life. Every longing of the human heart finds its fulfillment in him. Every question receives its answer. Every wound is healed in his presence. This teaching surprises many because heaven is often portrayed as comfort or reunion. While true, these are not its center. The center is God. In the book of Revelation, the saints continually worship before God's throne. They are overwhelmed by his infinite beauty and goodness. Because God is infinite, the joy of knowing him can never become repetitive. The saints experience an ever-deepening participation in divine love. Heaven also involves the transformation of the person. It is not just a reward, it is the completion of God's work within them. Through grace, Christians are transformed into the likeness of Christ. In heaven, that transformation reaches perfection. St. John writes, "We shall be like him, for we shall see him as he is. The redeemed are fully purified and glorified. Sin, fear, and every attachment that separates humanity from God are removed. The person becomes more fully himself than ever before." This is connected to the communion of saints. Heaven is not an isolated relationship. It is a living community united in perfect love. Catholic tradition says we will recognize loved ones, but in a deeper way, human love will be purified and perfected. The love shared among the saints reflects God's own love, free from jealousy, misunderstanding, or selfishness. The Catholic vision also includes the resurrection of the body. God's final plan includes the resurrection of the dead at the end of time. Just as Jesus rose bodily from the tomb, believers will receive glorified bodies. This belief is rooted firmly in Scripture. St. Paul explains that the body sown in weakness will be raised in glory. God will create a new heaven and a new earth. In this future, God dwells among his people. Death is no more. Mourning, crying, and pain disappear forever. Perhaps most challenging is that heaven begins even now. Through baptism and the Eucharist, believers already participate in God's life. Every Mass is a foretaste of heaven because it unites the faithful with Christ and the worship of the saints in glory. Ultimately, the Catholic vision is eternal union with the God who created us, redeemed us, and calls us into his presence forever. In that perfect communion, every desire of the human heart finds its true home. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Goodbye.